Barry decided to put these videos out. Don't know how well these mics are going to work.
Is it our first time using these mics?
Yes.
Are these the ones the gentleman bought us?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But I think mine's the only one that's picking up. Some of yours. The green light's not on.
That's on. So hit the button.
Yep.
You got to hold it or anything?
One sec, you guys. There. So Barry put out these nice little videos here for us, and digging his heels in more and more, proving he's a fucktard. Don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Let's dive into this. You guys are gonna fucking love this.
Again, Barry, here's your chance to humanize yourself to everybody else, Barry. Go back and watch the video where it also says 78 to 79 is the same thing. That's what it said, a 78 to 79. You never said to all.
Working talk.
You never said to all fucking that 78, 79, 70, 71, 72. He never said that. You said, well, I prefer a 68. And we said a 68 to 69 is the same. So if you prefer a 68, you prefer a 69. So go back and watch the video, be a man, because other people's going to go back and watch it and see what was said, Barry. And you're going to look dumber than fuck as usual. Here's your chance. Go back, watch it, say, oh, I misunderstood it, make up your excuse or whatever, and own this shit. But since you want to open the door, I'll be sure to conk you in the head and make you look as dumb as fuck because you do.
All right, you guys ready for this?
We're back with part 2 of a 68 Skylark and a 71.
Tell me you're not winning without telling me you're not winning.
We've been told by one of
This is
the
all redundant.
trolling
You look
haters.
at the outside of it, and
Yeah.
one has a big
They're the
swoop.
same car.
One
They
don't.
are an 8-body platform. Yes.
So, just since Barry wants to bring this shit up and bring us up, let's talk about this for a minute. So, Barry likes to state that these cars aren't the same. So, or 60 and 72, nothing interchanges, right? Even though that was not what was said in our video. But since Barry wants to bring it up, let's talk about what is the same. Rockers, floors, trunk pan, firewall, and even windshield. Yes, Barry, rockers are the same. The frames are the same.
I wouldn't be surprised if trunk drop off was the same.
Frames are the same. They're all 112 inches long, wheelbase. The same frame that fits underneath that will bolt onto a Chevelle.
Right.
Same as a GTO, same as a Le Mans.
Right. I mean, I took a fucking frame from a Le Mans or a GTO. I think it's split back off.
Yeah.
Le Mans or a GTO. And used it on a Chevelle, dude. They're all the same, dude. You're a fucking idiot. And anybody that doubts, I mean, go ask Pobon. He'll tell you. And not that I know him, I'm not shouting out his channel. I mean, I ain't never talked to the dude. But he is pretty much as close as I know to an expert on this topic with Pontiac frames and all that shit. Besides a dude that we know in Ben Sims, and I'm not going to bring him into this shit. I mean, that actually parts these out. I mean,
let's keep going.
They are both Buicks. Yes. They do share the same.
Look, it wouldn't matter on that car if it was a GTO, a Le Mans, a Chevelle, and so on and so forth. They're all A-bodies.
Yes. I mean, the frames are all the same.
Yes.
I mean, I told you the man needed a cheat sheet to use a tape measure. Look how he uses the tape measure. It's like he don't comprehend that it has to be a straight line and top.
And look how he uses his tape measure. You guys, you don't bend a tape measure when you're trying to get an exact measure.
I just said.
Drivetrains, yes. The 68.
Don't even know how to operate a fucking tape measure.
69. I think the biggest engine was a 400. And in 70, they came out with a 455, I believe.
Stop for a minute.
Pretty sure.
That's what I'm saying, Barry. I'm just saying, he won't even own that. That's not what Barry says in part 1 of this. Barry goes into saying, you couldn't get a 350 in these cars. You couldn't get this. You couldn't get that. And this a 400 came in this year. And he went into specifics. Now listen to how he backpedaled on this shit, man. You can't even be real on it, dude. I mean, on what you said about that, dumbass.
Kind of sad though. I mean, it's really sad if you think about it. He just proves on both the videos we're going to do, because Fascinating texted me a bunch of stuff that I'm going to point out on his Mustang shit. Which, because, listen, I am by far no Ford expert.
No.
I am just now starting to. But if there's one person I would believe anything they said, it would be Fascinating, because he knows his Fords.
Right. I mean, I would never get on this or get on YouTube because it's a public platform and speak indefinite on something I'm not definite on. You know what I mean? And if I'm ever wrong and proved wrong, then I'll own that shit. I mean,
there's not much the same. The drivetrain is the same, yes. Wheelbase.
wheelbase is the same, dumbass.
Yeah, exactly.
2-door, 4-door, doesn't matter.
Also, the links of the hood and deck lid on yesterday's video, they were off. And the front door was actually yesterday, but the rear one was about.
It wouldn't matter. It wasn't. The door skins are totally different, dude. What, you gonna have a half a swoop on a 71-2 or 70, 71, 72?
It's pretty close.
Exactly. I mean, I prefer the 70, 71, 72.
The front one was the same. Okay, but today
I don't
we're
care
gonna
for the big
work
swoop
on
in it.
the quarter panels. How long is the quarter panels?
I like the
So we're
more
gonna go
Chevelle.
from the tip here. The
Look
quarter.
at this. Look how he bends his tape measure. Look at this. See how I just like bend it out? You don't do that if you're trying to get an exact measurement.
That right
And we
there is
got
fine.
5 foot.
That's how you get the
So we got a 5 foot quarter
But
panel
when he
length.
measures the wheelbase, look how he does
And then
that
the
shit.
fenders
He's gonna have
are
a cheat sheet.
gonna be.
Like this is Barry digging this hill. They're trying to swing, but he's missing it.
Right.
5 foot.
And you're
We got
no,
5
hold
foot
on.
fenders, 5 foot
He's
quarter.
trying to sound educated, and he's right what he's saying.
See, we
A
got on
68 and a
71.
69,
That's 68
70, 71,
quarter.
72 ain't the same. On body parts, on the exterior body parts,
Is that
you're
right?
100% right, dude.
That's
Nobody
really
ever said they
cool.
was.
455 that I shoot one day.
This is his way of saying, see, I know what I'm talking about.
Riviera.
But
GS.
barely.
Yeah, I mean, nobody ever said they was.
Ray Charles could see they're different
Close.
body wise.
We said a
Had a
68
chrome
and
air cleaner
69
and
is the same.
everything. We didn't get to
You
clean
can
it
go
up
back and watch the
unfortunately,
video
but that's what it was. So,
and see what he
155,
said.
1974,
Listen to this.
GS 455.
See,
Sure it was, Barry.
he can't even own what he said about the motors in part 1.
The other Skylark was clear in the driveway, so.
When are you gonna grow some balls, dude, going on live with me and Jeff?
Right, I mean,
In the cold.
a real man would own it and say, I misunderstood what he said. The boy
I know
didn't
what
say
I'm
that.
talking about.
I don't like the little bastard,
not the
but
same.
he didn't say that. Because he didn't.
And I like the
We never
68,
said.
don't get me wrong, okay?
Thank
I
you.
like the
Unlike
68,
Ryan, I knew who my
69
dad
body
is.
style. But that was before I got me a 71.
See, now he's backpedaling. See what I mean?
2.
Barry can't stand on no business.
Then another 71. Then another 71. We got 3 2-door 71s. Actually, 2.
I don't own a
71s.
Skylark, Barry. I own a GS.
72,
There's a big
2-door.
fucking difference, dude.
And then we got.
And I didn't know that when I got that GS. I didn't know that. I called it a
No, we got
Skylark.
5. We
And
got
I caught
71
hell for calling it a
4-door.
Skylark.
And
It's
then
not a
we got
Skylark.
a
It's a GS.
68 4-door.
It's not a Riviera
Yeah,
GS. It's not a Skylark GS. It's a GS.
Let's go.
Listen, folks. I'm calling this summer for New York House Garage. It's gonna be like every other summer. Change the tires, not getting no jobs completed.
Right.
Hopes and dreams.
Maybe putting change, maybe fucking with doors, putting bumpers on cars that the frame rails are gone on. I mean,
Even with the quarter cap, they're short. These are longer.
Jesus Christ, common
These
sense.
are
That takes a
shorter.
quarter cap the other day.
Quarter pounds are different.
I mean,
Yes, they are.
no shit, Sherlock.
No, it gets good, you guys.
I knew it.
He knew it. Damn it.
This kid says he knows what he's talking about. Okay, so here we are
Never
again.
said.
We're at 5 foot 7.
Hey, Bear. I know you're watching this, Barry. You want to know something, Bubba? I don't know everything in the world, I'll freely admit it, but I know more than you when it comes to this shit.
Right.
And that's all that matters. I don't have to be smart, because you know I have something you don't have. The ability to open my fucking ears and listen.
Right. Or open a Google search page. I mean, it's simple.
7 inches. 5 foot 7 inches. So yeah, feathers are different.
They're
They're longer in
contours
the front,
different.
longer.
What would you do about the swoop body line, the doors, and the fenders?
I mean,
Okay,
their
so the next
contours are
thing I
totally
want to
different.
do
The nose
is
of
I
it's
wanted to
totally
measure
different.
the width of the deck list. We measured the length, they were different.
Why
The
would
doors are
that
the same.
matter?
Exactly.
Why would it matter if it was
That's
as
one
wide
thing.
as the
He
other
was
one?
right on.
If the width's not the
That's
same
it.
and it's not contoured the same,
Same
it's not
doors.
going to work.
The width on the rear deck lid on the 71 4-door is just a little under 52 inches. It's actually 51 3/4. 51 3/4 on the rear.
You know, some
Well-
YouTube videos you feel smarter after watching them, and some of them you feel a lot stupider.
I mean, he's just turning more people off on him by doing
That's not
things like
the
this.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can plan to go back and watch
Hey Barry,
the video.
you want views so bad? Go to fucking AutoZone and make somebody watch your videos.
Oh, shit.
Let me rephrase what the kid said. Your shitty fucking YouTube videos.
We'll go about a quarter way up.
I mean, nobody would ever say, not in this house, would ever say they're the same.
Push down. Fucking dude's an idiot.
And we're at 4 feet, 56 and a half. 4 feet, 60.
Oh, you guys, that's a custom.
4 feet, what was that?
Oh wait, all of them are. I forgot. That's performance, you guys. Barry, you're trying to own my ass here, but you're fucking losing like drastically.
I mean, he's just turning more people off. Because they're going to be like, the boy never said that, Barry.
8 inches.
He never
And
said
it
that.
proves his intelligence when it comes to Buicks and just A-bodies in general.
Right.
Width.
I mean, when you go online and try to buy a rocker from one of them, it don't, like on the ad, it says 68 to 72. And then when you go down, it don't say year specific. I know I bought it. Same with the floor pans section. Same with the trunk pans. I mean,
so anyway,
I kind of feel like honestly, Barry, I am glad that you had to make up something about little old me to come out and do a video. Like, I'm honored.
I think it was 350. They were pretty good. 10 years later, Mr. Parsons had one. He had a blue convertible 70.
I'm glad you
70
didn't
or
my buddy.
71.
You ain't his fucking friend.
And
You
ever
tore the
since then,
man's
I
house
started
up,
backing up Skylarks.
shot holes in his garage wall, he had to fucking tear it.
Don't worry, Barry. I'll be sure to find out about that this year.
And I found a 4-door some probably 20 years ago. It was longer than that, actually. It was like 25
Another
years
person, you
ago.
shot up his fucking house and everything else.
That
That's what I just
4-door.
Guy had to
And that
literally
would've
gut
sold.
his house.
I do a
And
big
about 10 years later, he decided, after he held it for 10 years, didn't know what, decided he wanted to sell it. So
I call it bullshit. He didn't like how you treated your car.
Brian actually bought it for me.
Brian, you're a racist fucking
Actually, he
pedo.
bought it for himself, and then I traded him out of it. I got the car I wanted. He knew I wanted that car.
Look how mangy that cat looks.
And I've driven that car and have so much fun.
Why
with
didn't you
that car.
buy it for yourself, Barry? Man, I've got 3 dirt bikes sitting out in Rockville, dude. And this boy has offered to buy them for me 5 times, and I told him no. Probably more than that. That's not what you do, man. You don't have your kid buying you shit. You buy your kid shit. That shit don't stop just because they're 18. Now you're 18, you can take care of me?
I'm considering staying out there and buying the fucking buying them and bringing the one home
I
for me.
mean, fuck.
56 and a half.
Oh my god, folks. Holy shit. Oh, there it is. The nail in my coffin. Fuck, I'm done.
Forget the fact they're shaped totally different.
Barry, do you need another Xanax? Oxycontin? Meth? Heroin? Crack? What's your drug of choice?
Him and Ryan must have got a batch right because fucking he's out here actually doing something.
Because it's going to hit that chrome and it's going to change it. 57. So yeah, it's different. Well, the people's the same way.
Barry, dude, come on, we know you're an expert tape measure. You should be able to fucking figure out the exact measurements.
Basically, in a nutshell, quarter pounds are different lengths.
Obviously.
No
One
shit.
takes a tap, one
Fenders
doesn't.
are different. The doors are the same.
Yours ain't the same, Barry.
I think the hood's the same width.
Even if it bolts on, it ain't the same.
But the same width.
This is good shit.
Deck lid's a different width.
Look how it cuts into the quarter panel.
Look at the body. It's got like 3 body lines in the fucking quarter. The other one doesn't.
It's not even just that.
Dude,
The door cuts
next-
into the quarter panel. I mean,
Next is gonna be measuring the length all the way down to the ground of the quarter and the fucking width of the quarter.
It's got a different curve to it. It's totally different tail light number. It's all
and
different.
Barry, I'm pretty sure. Listen, and Barry, I'm pretty sure. Here, let me educate you, son. I'm pretty sure the difference with something different on a 68 and 69 on that bumper is a 68 don't have a reverse light in the bumper, but a 69 does.
See, I don't know about that one. I was told the GS one.
Is it- or is it just a
I
GS?
was told, oh no, here's why correct me. The GS has only got the reverse light in those shoes. Now, I am no expert. I'm not Barry Beamer. I'm not going to gavel it down and say it's true.
I could have sworn that somebody said that was the difference in years, but it could be. I mean,
hey Bear, I had a question before we go any further. So you're proving me wrong here, right? Something that you made up in your head to prove me wrong, but you're trying to prove me wrong, right? Just like you've done millions of times. Here's my question to you: was one of the times you clean off that trailer? I mean, that's still got 2 engine blocks sitting on it. Oh, was the other one proving me wrong about the X heads? Oh, was one of them proving me wrong about not getting your boy and you banned from the Punky Run forever? Sorry, but I digress.
The grill's totally different on the 68, 69. You know, bumper's different. The grill, it's just a different car. The body style is yes, it's an 8 body, yes, but it's totally, the body parts are totally different. Totally, you can't take a hood off a 68 and put it on a 71.
Exactly, guys. He's fucking banned that 340. It ain't no 340. Barry would have done prove me wrong on that one.
The width was the same.
Try the AX heads.
And the width of the doors, I think, were.
You keep talking about width, Barry.
Right on.
This contour has to be right.
The doors, the shape of the doors are totally different. The door panels, it's just totally different car.
Another massive fucking failure.
But we like to show this kid that.
There you go.
He's right about some, okay? He's not completely off about it. Yes, the wheelbase is supposed to be.
Hey, Bear, I got a serious question before Dad says what you gotta say. How's it feel that a 26-year-old that never lived through the classic car era knows more about classic cars than you do? How's that feel? Does that make you feel good? Knows more about building it than your fucking Delbert meth head son does? Just curious.
And he was 100% right in what he
Exactly.
said. Watch the video where he says what he says. Where he says this.
Loser!
A 68 to 69 is the same, Barry. If you like a 68, you like a 69. That's what's said in the video.
I haven't measured it. Yes, the doors are the same lengthwise.
What would the same length doors matter if the fucking body lines don't match up? You fucking
The doors are the
read.
same
And the
length.
contour is different.
Yes, you're fucking retard.
That's
And the way it goes in
similarities
the
to it.
order, everything.
They use pretty much the same drivetrains, except for the 455. I don't think was available in 68, 69. I never heard about it. They had the 400. That was the one that everybody always talked about was the 455.
Yeah, that challenge is
You know,
10
it's
seconds to
81.
my ass, you guys.
And the GS
We all know it's
came
10
out in
seconds
68.
because it's never fucking back out of the garage.
GS came out in 70. And they were rare.
I'm pretty
There's
sure
a
even if
weird
it
bumper
wasn't,
with
let's just say it
71.
is a 10-second car. It would
Totally
never pass
different.
10-second car.
70 and 71
I mean,
pretty close
wouldn't that be
to
too
each,
fast?
you know,
It wouldn't have to have.
It would have to have a cage,
It would have to
probably.
be headed out for 10
Yeah.
seconds in the
in
quarter, right?
70.
Yep.
They had to change it up a little bit for 71, make it different looking, but pretty much the same bumper. Different taillights, different bumper, totally different. Just totally different. And then the grill,
The man with all the hopes and dreams walking around this custom junkyard.
the regular
I
68,
mean, he's
the
fucking
7400,
nuts. I mean,
and the bumper is totally different again. So, there you go.
obviously.
Hey, Bear, can I
You
tell you
know what
something,
you're
Bubba?
talking about, kid.
No, I do know what I'm talking about.
You knows exactly what he's talking about
with
this.
you on that
Go
one,
back and watch
okay?
the
You got
video,
some
Barry.
of it, okay? But
Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Don't
You
listen to your
just,
crackhead son or whoever told you. He
Okay.
said what he said.
I
Go back and hear it with your own ears.
Hey, Bear. I think what you're truly mad about is I do know more than you when it comes to this shit. And that upsets you because you lived through this area. You should know 10 times more than me. I think that's what pisses you off. I think that a 26-year-old man showing you up on a daily basis pisses you off. I think that when Jeff and me get on and do our videos, Jeff does his reviews, I think that pisses you off. You know why? Because you have to sit in that fucking house all the fuck alone and think about everybody that's in this community with us.
With your 300 cats and your
Yep.
98 cars.
Yep, with shit that you'll never accomplish, you'll never finish, like your Roadrunner, your Mach 9, the fucking car that you were supposed to do a 289 and that you still haven't done. Well, people like Jeff, Fastang, Don, fucking Jinx, everybody else in this fucking community, we live our lives. We show you up on a daily basis in life.
I mean, you have killed more cars in your lifetime than Desert Valley Auto Parts has, dude. You have put more classic cars off the road than Desert Valley.
By saying these words, which when Barry says these words, we should all run for the hills. I'm going to finish that one day.
I mean, if you had all the money in the
That's
world,
right.
Barry, you don't have enough time left
You
in the
never
world to do
own
all
one.
them
Your
cars.
dad owns it. It's not even yours. And I don't believe it's even your dad's backyard.
It's stolen.
So
It's not anybody. It belongs to the dude I stole it from.
Barry,
That's why it's in the backyard behind the
I want
fence.
to say something. Barry, unlike you, I wake up in the morning and piss excellence. I don't have to prove shit to you. How about this, fuckboy? Go out in your backyard, do another walk around video with your 86,000 cars.
Bragging.
And I want you to do something else for me. Get your son some serious fucking help.
Right.
Before you walk in that
I'm
fucking
serious,
room
man.
and he has a needle sticking out of his fucking arm and he's
Right.
fucking drooling out his mouth.
If you don't, let's just say you don't know he's got a drug problem, Barry's got a drug problem. Your teeth don't run out your head like that in less than a year.
Another thing, I don't have to prove it to you, Barry.
And lose that much weight.
Unlike you, here's something you truly can't handle, fuckboy.
The truth.
This right here.
Reality.
I don't have to prove shit to you. You know why? Because both my YouTube channels speak for themselves. My work that I do on a daily basis, unlike you, speaks for itself. I don't spend 86 fucking hours on GTA Live trying to be somebody because I can't be nobody in real life.
I mean, look, just go back and even on this right here, go back and look at how many people clicked on this to watch it or anything like that, and look at your lives, Barry. See how many people clicked on them, dude.
Unlike you, Barry, I can look at myself in the mirror and I can hold my head up high and I can like myself. You look in the mirror and you're thinking, what a waste.
Oh, Barry's a legend in his own mind, I promise.
I got a newsflash for you, fuckboy. You'll never be Richard Rawlings. You'll never be Pole Barn. You'll never be any of them guys because you lack the skills, the knowledge, and to be likable enough to be them people. It's not in you.
Oh, come on, man. He's going to have a SEMA build soon. SEMA build coming soon from Beamer and Son Garage.
Is that before or after his boy sold it for crack rocks? I can promise you this much, fuckboy. My daddy's GS. Why is everything I don't own, by the way, fucker? Why is that your go-to line? Like the Corvette I didn't own, it was my daddy's Corvette. And now the Skylark or the GS, it's not your dad's. It's fucking Joe Blow down the street.
It's stolen, man.
We just were in his backyard.
That's why it's in the price of it, man. I don't know if I can see it and run a van on it.
Dude, you are laughable. You're a clown, bozo.
That one, but whatever.
Why would I prove anything to a 65-year-old nobody?
Yeah, prove anything. Well, only thing we're doing right now is proving you're wrong and an idiot.
Like, you, bozo, I don't have to prove shit to you.
Yeah.
I'm already more than you in life. You're exiting life and I'm just beginning.
We should do the wheelbase. I don't know if I can.
How about you put on a diaper and put your passy in and have Ryan fucking shake the bed back and forth to go to sleep?
I don't know if I got enough tape. What do I got, 12-footer? Yeah, I got a 12-footer.
Look at this. This is wonderful. You guys want to see some expert measuring?
Let's see if we can.
Look at this, dude. This is great. Ready? Ready? Yep, we're getting exact measurements here, folks. Look at this. Look at this. Look.
And he's so wrong about this, man.
117 is a wheelbase.
Yeah, buddy. You proved me fucking wrong.
116, 117 is pretty accurate measure.
I can't wait. I hope a bunch of Buick people watch this shit. Buick Pontiac Chevelle. I hope a bunch of people watch this shit and they tear him up in the comments. He'll shut the comments off. You watch. I mean, he's such a bitch. He can't even leave his comments fucking up, dude. I mean, if somebody makes a bad comment, he deletes that shit instantly.
This is now we're at what, fucking 3 foot of tape past the tire.
He tries so hard, Barry. Barry, look, you ain't in school no more, man. You don't get a star for trying, buddy. You actually have to do the work.
Look, Mom, I have a trophy. Listen, folks. Barry came over to school one day and said, "Teacher said I could be anything I want to be." Barry's dad looked at him and said, "No, she wasn't talking to you, son. Go out back and practice digging holes."
He wants to talk about all these cars he's gotten, his accomplishments in life, people. I mean, and then he'll talk about what he's got and everything. And the next word out of his mouth will be his mom bought it, his dad bought it, his fucking son bought it. I mean, Straight up, man. I mean, it's true, man. It's fucking true. I did this, and this. My mom paid for this. My brother paid for this. My dad paid for this. My son bought me this.
Google it and say, oh, Google says everything's the same. No, it's
I don't.
That wasn't said either, bitch.
Like, it's so stupid.
You
God.
don't know how to use Google, motherfucker. All you gotta do is you do a quick Google search and it'll tell you the wheelbase is the same, bud. You can take the frame out of that car right there and put it under a two-door Chevelle if you want to.
113.
I bet Barry ain't got no more than 6th grade education.
Wheelbase is shorter
Fucking idiot, dude.
on the 68 four-door.
I can't wait till people bust their balls for this one, bud.
The same thing.
That's great. You stick to that sort of wheelbase too, bud. Stick to this shit. Don't switch it up, Barry, when people crack you here.
Huge difference in the 68 and 71.
Like I said, you can take the frame straight out of that car and show it. I need the Chevelle and it'd be just fine.
You know, nothing interchanges. Not one single body part.
Stick to that too, Barry.
Too short.
Stick to that too, bud.
68 and 71 is longer. Longer a little bit.
Floors are the same.
Yeah.
Firewall's the same. Rockers the same. Trunk pants the same.
Don't backtrack like you did on these engines, you sick because you backtrack on the engines, bitch. Don't backtrack. Stick to that shit. Argue with these people. Tell them, God damn, you're wrong.
See you in the next one.
Mary, please keep trying to prove me wrong. Please, Bubba, please. For the love of God, man, please. I want to go out here and say some stupid shit so you'll just walk out in your fucking yard, freeze your dick off.
And look stupid as fuck the whole time you're doing it.
Like, I think tomorrow I'm gonna walk out to that fucking Mustang in the backyard and go, this is an AMC Pinto. I can walk out to the fucking dart and go, it's a Duster.
I'll do some shit like out there saying, this Mustang's the exact same thing as this Honda. They share all the same body panels. They share all the, just to get him going, dude.
It shares the same. It'd be like, hey, Barry, you should buy this one. You can use the rear frame rails for your 71.
Don't worry. Make this next video, he's gonna start talking about the Mustang. Barry, I hope you're watching this, buddy, because you can't afford one frame rail for the back of that Mustang, let alone two. About $300 a piece, not more. As we all know.
And Ryan ain't got credit. He can't use a firm or whatever that shit is. And we all know Barry's crackhead ass ain't got no credit.
Mother Katie Bay's property taxes, they'll fucking have credit.
He's gonna be on the phone with a fucking RTO. Hey, can you guys order me in some frame rails?
You gotta start doing body parts, man, for Mustangs. Please.
Poor man Speech Show's about to show me up.
Goddamn 25-year-old kid. I hate that fucking Austin. That Austin. That fucking Austin.
Yeah, I need some aluminum heads for a 400 modified that never went in a 72 Mach.
That is something you will hear on Beamer Sunrise. You won't hear on any other YouTube channel from a man his age. My mom bought it for me. My son bought it for me. My brother bought it for me.
You want to hear how big of a bitch Barry is, you guys?
My mama loved me. Mama said.
So, back when Ryan was living at his mom's, Barry's mom's house, Matt, which is Barry's brother, fucking locked up the lawnmower. Barry couldn't even take the hit. They didn't want to touch it. He went and got him a blowtorch trying to cut the lock off of it. That's probably what happened to his balls. He's so short he fucking cut him over the torch.
I mean, Barry, I'm broke, you're broke, but I mean, why don't you tell everybody how much money it would take me to pay you to let you beat my ass, man, in the ring?
Hey Barry.
I mean,
seriously, you want to make some money, man? I know you're starving for money. Find somebody doing a study on little man complexes. I bet they would really love you. Motherfucker looks like an Oompa Loompa. He'd have to swing up the innocent knees. Dad, you can't go to boxing match with this motherfucker.
Come to my fucking show. He be headed up to the boxing ring. Come to my boxing ring.
When he walked up there, in my head I was going, Oompa Loompa. You can't fight this motherfucker. You be swinging down to hit him. I don't like punching down.
Punk, dude.
I don't like punching down.
Come to my house. They're just like every other punk ass bitch. Come to my house.
Shit.
So I can throw you in jail.
No, Dad, it's not that. It's so that way you don't have a long ride in the ambulance. All right, let's get on to the next one. Fuck.
To a
We know you
store.
buy a lot of them cars. The royalties from fucking chocolate factory. Charlie chocolate factory, ain't it, bud?
All right, guys, here we go again. Here's your back was a Beamer Sun Garage. And
Holy shit,
we're
does he
gonna
have
try
jeans
a
on?
new
Does he actually have
penetrating
cornrows on that
spray
ass?
that my son bought.
Oh,
And
see
it's
what I mean?
it's
What the fuck did I
really
tell you?
good.
My son bought. What I tell you, man? Every video.
Superior penetration with long lasting lubrication.
He paid up for that shit.
Hey, Barry, stop paying for YouTube Prime. You can go afford that yourself.
We're going to try this bumper on the 72 fastback we call Eleanor's around here.
Now keep
Sorry,
in mind,
Eleanor.
man, this car literally has no rear frame rails. He talked about last summer he jacked it up or tried to move it or something, and the rear end started coming
I
out with the
believe
car.
it's
Man. I
okay.
don't remember exactly,
They put a pinstripe on
but
it,
it's
but
like
that
literally
part
not
they can't.
attached. He's
But
talking
it
about
was
undoing,
just like it.
talking about putting bumpers on it.
Buffering,
An all
buffering.
black car, and it didn't hold up.
Focus.
Yeah, rattle canned it.
Damn it, Barry, you got one job. Focus.
Primer. I think I did much to it. Yeah, I did primer to it. No, I don't know if I did primer. You can see some yellow paint under it.
Rattle can is never going to hold up, dude, especially
Yeah,
in bright
started
sunlight. Don't
dry
put some
paint,
clear
yeah.
coat or something over it, dumbass. I mean, it's not
Yellow,
UV
like
protected.
lots of sunflower yellow, and it was really, and I didn't like it, so. Then we got to lay down in the snow. So what we're after this bumper.
We're after Girl
It
Scouts.
looks
That's what
like
the
it's
fuck you're
got-
after.
One bolt there.
Look at that bumper. This is what
Two bolts,
cracks
three
me
bolts.
up, dude.
Could be 4 bolts. Could be 2.
Tiny
on each
Tim or
side.
whatever gave it to him.
I mean,
And then
come
there was some
on,
kind of
man.
Splash pan that was hooked to the car. It just doesn't have it. Never had it when I got this car. I saved this car from going to the junkyard. It was
You saved it so it could go to his place and run out.
it's only a scrap in the sky.
20
So let's
fucking
see if
years
we
he saved it though,
can find these
folks.
bolts and spray 'em.
It's been restored 5 times.
Okay, so
Look at this fucking thing.
looks a little different.
The fucking the condenser, the air conditioner condenser. Look at it. It fell. It sat there so long that it fell apart. Parts of it lay on the ground. I kid you
Yeah,
not, man.
yeah,
You can't make this shit up.
Two bolts
They're
right
that's
there.
aluminum.
That's it right there. Oh, they're rusted. Oh, them are some rusty, crusty ones.
You got a cutting torch,
This
man.
man.
You're an idiot, man.
Last time he used it, he cut his dick
Yeah,
off.
we just-
Can't blame
He
him.
probably ain't bright enough to fucking turn it on.
You know, saturating, but okay.
I can't wait to see this fucking video on this bumper. I can't fucking wait.
One more time.
Alright, I mean, I'm gonna change the bumper on a car that I can't fucking even move. I won't even pull under its own power. I got dropping the rear that many of it. I mean, you're a fucking joke, dude. This is all about either getting attention and a check from YouTube, dude. I mean, that's all it's about, dude.
Barry, was your nickname in high school fucking
It's don't
Kids
look so
Norm?
bad.
I bet it was.
Don't look that good either, but
2 seconds heating that up with a cutting torch, man, and it'll spin right off. I mean, no problem.
yeah,
Fuck, you probably smack it with a hammer, they'd probably break
Look
it.
at that. Oh, wow. Bolt ripped out.
What?
Yeah, that's ripped out of the frame.
There's nothing left of the frame. It's all
Yeah,
rusted
right.
out. Look at it, man.
If the frames even bend a little bit, maybe.
You think? That's when it's wrecked.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
a little
motherfucker's
bend to
fucked
it.
up. Pop the hood, Barry. Show us underneath the hood real
he
quick.
is. He will.
She's sitting about on the ground. Yeah, she's sitting really low. There it is, tires up. Snowberry.
Coming soon, Beamer's on garage. We're gonna change tires on Eleanor.
Barry, you want to make A1 content? Get that fucker running, please, and put it in fucking reverse and just punch it.
We put a 429 cubic inch.
I'm sure you're doing Smoky Bird out in that gravel, Barry.
It'll go. Don't.
1970, and this cord is 6.
Dad, where'd the ring go?
It's from an earlier.
I slid 20 feet.
The thing is rated
You don't even know what era means. You said it's a 70, but the car's 70 come with different era.
275, maybe 400. I don't think that's that much. It's definitely more than what it came with.
I guarantee you, man, in school, does anybody know, man, did you ever get actual grades in school, or did you just get checks and bonuses? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
he got fucking the rifleman stickers on his
shit. You get a P or an F, pass or fail, you know. I mean,
you read Barry's report card and go, add the.
I've always got out and knocked all the snow off the cars.
I bet the only fucking thing he got a grade in was conduct. You know what I'm saying?
I gave up.
And art.
Barry's so fucking simple. He fucking failed lunch. Failed PE.
There was no way.
He was an athlete. Just asking,
I
he was
just
an
got too
athlete.
old to be doing that, you know?
Oh, right there's 20 horsepower. Got a Hollywood Clip fucking sticker on it from 1973. Probably trying to peel that off and save it.
Put on the eBay vintage sticker.
You better be careful pulling that ice off that. You pull that whole quarter panel off that car.
Guys, he's probably in here right now, so fucking mad.
Yeah, that's gonna get a wet jersey go, Barry.
I'll fucking prove you wrong tomorrow, Austin.
I didn't know if I could cigarettes, right? Damn, Dad, I'll buy you one before I went to work. I know, he's
My hand
fucking
has to
orders.
get really cold before
Got 3 in each hand.
I mean, it has to get completely saturated. And then it would just hurt like you know what when it warms back up. If anybody's ever done that.
What kind of Dover hits ice near his fucking
I can
headlights?
off the car with the ice cubes, with the icicles, you know what I mean?
This is gonna be the one car he slams the hood on, the fenders fall off.
Headlights fall out and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Barry, I know a quick way to fuck. Hey, you got that tow truck, man. I know a quick way to do that number.
1970, 429 that me and my son.
You're up on the boat.
22 years ago.
22 years, folks, and the car still ain't done.
And it had been for a while. But I was 40 years old at the time, and I wanted a big block Mustang.
Hey, did Ryan buy that engine too?
A big block Mustang. Yeah. I built the thing myself.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to say it. I built it.
You just did.
I
Listen,
rebuilt
dumbass,
this car.
if you take something that's torn apart and put it together, you're building it.
There we go.
Look up
I
the
didn't build
definition
this
of the
car.
word build.
Ford built this
Again,
car.
simple
Ford built
Google
that
search
engine.
and save you, Barry.
All I did was
But
slam
he
it
can't
together.
even, he would dig his heels in on that and stand on it, you know what I mean? He
Pretty
ain't
happy
so
with
dumb
it.
as hell.
And sure enough to get back driving.
That cat just climbed out of that cow on that son of a bitch. I swear to God it did.
I remember.
Look at that inner fender well, you guys.
In this car with me one day. He was out, baby.
I don't know what's got more wrinkles,
Yeah.
Barry's face or that fender
He
well.
couldn't believe it.
Hey, Barry, I'll be sure to figure that one out too,
Look at
Bubba.
that.
So we're aware.
There's a
I'll let you know if you're telling the truth on that one or not.
condenser. Yeah, I've been having trouble with
You putting that bitch in his pocket.
You can't make a point system work. It's fucking, I can go out here on the bench
Even
and
a
make a point
chrome
system. Get a
coil
spark
sitting
through a
there.
plug, dude. I
You
mean,
gotta have some spark
I get in
issues.
the car, man.
So we're gonna try to fix that. Once we get the spark issue fixed, there's a couple other things I'd like to work on. Getting some different tires on it.
Fucking
Probably
Beamer
have
and
to
Sons
fix the
tire
brakes.
rack.
The brakes probably ain't working anymore. And
How are you going to move it if the rear end is not attached
And
to
so
the
I'm
car
gonna
anymore,
need,
Barry?
minimum
I mean,
taillight
I'm
panel,
curious.
2 rear frame rails, and
Never
some
happened.
front metal. I really need a quarter panel. I don't know if I can do the quarter panel, but definitely gonna need
He's talking about,
that too.
everybody's seen this
That
Mach
was
1 dude,
pretty
how he's
nice.
welded on it, dude. He's
Jump
talking about
through
cutting
it,
the car in half, basically, and
Look,
welding it back together.
I've rode some pretty sketchy cars, but I wouldn't ride in fucking
Yeah,
Barry's
you
Toyota
would.
Corolla. Just saying.
The 72 fastback. I just love
And if
it.
you do, you better have a fucking parachute because
And
you're
then,
going
of
to go
course, I
flying
bought
probably.
this one came along later. I traded a dirt bike for the 72 Mach 1.
Yep, he sure did,
And this car
folks.
was running dry.
I mean, make up your mind, Barry. I
Oh, hang
mean,
on a minute.
And I believe it's got a 351 modified engine, not the Cleveland.
So, got some news for you guys.
But wouldn't it have been more desirable with the Cleveland, like a 4V Cleveland in it? I mean, ain't that the engine everybody wants in them?
So Fastang, my resident Ford expert, texted me this. So in 72, your options was a 302, a 351 Windsor, and a 351 Cleveland. So you ready? And then he said no 351 Windsor, just the Cleveland was only offered in that. 71 was the last year for the 429. Either way, a 400 or a 351M were only offered in the larger cars and trucks. No one could. Now, could someone have put it in it? Yes, but the mounting holes on the block are wider than the 351C, so it won't just bolt in. It's just an example of Barry not knowing shit about shit. So, there you guys go. And if you Google this, because I did some extensive, dude, the only one I could find was your base 302 in a Mach none and a 351 Cleveland. Only two options in a Mach 1. Oh, you could have got, I guess, a 390 and something else, I think, is what I read. I don't know. So, fast thing, I'm sure he'll put in the comments, some more comments on this. But it just proves it, like the Buick shit, Barry knows nothing about it. Just proves it.
I mean, a year and a half ago, Barry's got one of these videos where he says, I think it's a Mach 1, I don't know, but it's got the Mach 1 tail panel, it's got this, but now it's a Mach 1 for sure. He don't even know, man. I mean, he's not even smart enough. He's only a Ford guy. Wouldn't the bin on that tell you, or is that too new?
I'm not really sure. I had to run the numbers, but I know it's not a Cleveland. Definitely not a Cleveland. It's either a 351M or a 400M.
Your Cleveland would have been your most desirable engine in that.
That's why I
It looks just like a Cleveland. It just doesn't have the horsepower, but it did bark second, so, it's got a 9-inch.
Another car, Barry probably put a timing chain in.
And the Mustang here, the backpack's got an 8-inch, but I do have a 9-inch Ford.
Man, you won't find another YouTube channel
I wanted to put this 9-inch
more motors locked up around this property.
It came out of another 72 Mustang. It wasn't a fastback, it was a coupe, and I believe it's a 325 gear.
He keeps acting like these are interference.
One wheeler on a single tracker. I like to drop.
Is this an excuse so we can say that's
maybe
wrong?
a 350 posi.
Can it happen? Yes. Allow certification? Yes.
Gear
you got a huge cam in.
Guys, I don't even want to call it
9,000
RPM. I got a 9-inch housing here.
I don't even want to
put this 9-inch.
I don't even want to call it Barry talks about in these videos a pipe dream, because they're not. Well, I mean, I guess if Barry's smoking it up in a pipe, I guess.
I think I could probably do it.
It's a pipe
That's the dream for the car. I got the rear end for the car. I actually have everything I need to install it, and well. Then I made this move, and
okay. I'm glad you said that.
Anymore. Still got the rear end.
Listen, Barry, a smart man, anybody with common sense, little parts, like let's say shackles, U-bolts, things like that, they would stuff back in the car, so when they came back to work on said car, they do it. Like our LSOBS, all the parts for it are going inside the cab, because guess what? Then they can't be strung out. I can't lose them.
Listen, Barry don't throw anything away. Look at his property. I mean, he won't even throw a mattress. He won't even carry a mattress out to the curb for the trash man to take it. I mean, them shackles and all them parts have been in that property and they've turned back to earth, dude. They are now being mined for iron ore in China. Is what the fuck happened to them parts. I promise.
But I do have the 72 out here that I could either rob parts off of it, make Eleanor done.
Aw. Barry, why did you delete the comment somebody left about fucking Still Scrapper?
That's what I mean.
I got the comment. I'll post on the community page.
You are such a thin-skinned bitch that you can't even leave a comment of. And if you get enough bad comments, you'll just disable comments.
Yep.
I mean,
maybe I could, use the parts on the 72 to go find some just like it. They're not going to be that unique. It's a 9-inch rear end, so I'm just going to need some U-bolts and some probably shop plates at the bottom, and that's about it.
Torque boxes, quarters,
it'll go
inner and outer
right
wheel
on
houses, rear tail panel.
I love the slots on it, with the slots on it.
Does anybody know if the shock plates would be different on an 8-inch and a 9-inch? I mean, would they be different?
Years ago, I got the other side too, but the tires are all dry rotted now. I just saw the tires are pretty much,
You think after 20 years, Barry?
That was cracked. Yeah, that was cracked. So the tires are. I don't know if I'm gonna use those wheels or not, but here it is, guys. The big block Mustang. And hopefully we'll get that front bumper on it. We're going to have to straighten that
That's what he does.
bumper horn out, that's for sure.
This is just a hope.
get
It's
that
like
to
it's like
line up.
ripping people off, man.
That bumper's straight,
I
I don't
mean-
believe that bumper's bent. Got that from my buddy Little Bill.
Nobody cares
It's
about him
just a
putting a bumper
70.
on this car.
Listen.
They want to see him drive this car
Seriously.
on the road.
Maybe I'm overthinking this because I do tend to overthink things sometimes. Wouldn't if one side of your frame rail is bent severely, wouldn't your bumper not want to line up at all, like your bracket? Wouldn't it be like too far in your frame rail?
It all depends. I mean, how's it bent? Is it bent in, bent out, bent to the side? Did both frame rails shift? Just one frame? I mean, it all depends. If it's a perfect straight bumper, then you wouldn't think it would bolt on right
No.
ever.
Because that car was hit hard enough to fucking bend in the inner apron, which means that frame rail had to give some.
I mean, you'd think you'd have to use the brackets off the other one. I mean, I have no. I mean, in theory, it might go on, but it's not going to go on right. I mean, there's too many factors for me to say, man. I mean, there's too many factors to definitely say no, it won't bolt on.
I guess we'll see when Barry does it. How it looks.
Nobody would bolt that
1, 2, or
fucking
3.
bumper
So
on there. Look at it. It's got a rust hole
It's
in
the
the bottom
same
of
bumper.
it.
This one ain't bent, so. You know, that's
If
what
the other one's bent because the car's
We're
been
gonna go
hit,
with
then that one's not going to.
That's
That's
funny,
not right,
that's
because
what
this car
it
was
is.
hit in the left front corner, and it was hit hard, and it was hit in the right rear. And I straightened it out, I pulled
See?
this out, you can see the fender well all
Look.
crinkled and crinkled up. It was all crushed in, I put a fender on it.
What's the
Okay,
chain
no.
holding in, Barry? Is the chain holding the motor in the car? Or let me guess, it's got so much power you got a motor chain on it, right? So if the motor about breaks, because that's a real thing, guys. I mean, people do that. I mean, anybody that works on cars, race cars would understand that. But I'm
It's a
curious what the
limiting,
chain
isn't
on
it like a limiting strap technically? Just limits.
Yeah, it's a limiting strap. Exactly. They would use a chain, yeah, for that. In case the motor mount breaks, the motor don't come up out of there.
But here's something I want to you guys. Barry's not one thing. He's not full of shit. And that car was hit hard. In order to bend that apron like that car was hit extremely hard. Which means, how are you ever going to fasten frame rails to anything else? Because it's probably bent. Everything's
You're
probably
not, yeah,
tweaked.
you're not going to do that without putting that on a rack.
Exactly. But Barry's like, oh, we'll put rear frame rails in and everything. How? If the car was hit that hard, then the body's probably twisted.
Barry is not capable. He can listen. Barry can put the frame rails on the car, but I promise it's not going to be sturdy and safe. It's going to have it's nothing's going to be tight. All that metal has to be tight on top of each other and plug welded every inch and a half. I mean,
And you don't believe us? Go watch Graveyard Cars or somebody.
yeah. I mean,
Put fender on it.
if I had to guess how that car got wrecked, it was probably getting in that car and
I see,
smacked
yeah.
something and spun around and caught the quarter panel or vice
The
versa.
doors were on it, yeah, the quarter panel was crushed in here. And I pulled this quarter panel out.
Because it would be that side usually. If the
never
driver's
finished
side
it.
hit like a guardrail or
I
something, it's
needed a
spinning
new
around
quarter
and
panel, and I knew it when I did it.
get up.
So I just pulled it out so it didn't look so bad. And the taillight panel now is all away from the rear frame rails and
Because there is
separated
no
from the
real
back
frame
of the
rail.
car.
Look at that, you
That's
guys.
all that. You put some frame rails in it, some of the sheet metal trunk floors, then the piece that goes across.
Barry,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. That
a new
car's gonna
taillight
sit.
panel and a quarter panel.
You don't have the
I think
skills
the
to
body
do
will
it and do it
probably
right.
still be not perfecto, but this quarter panel's nice. So.
He'll never buy a frame
Got a
rail
new
for that
little
car,
patch on
dude,
the
unless he finds a
fenders.
used one.
The
Because
doors,
they're
I
like
don't think they're bad.
$350, man.
You know,
for a
doors
rear
pretty
frame, a
solid,
piece.
except
Piece.
the bottom of them. Do a little patching on the fenders and
Ask me how I
maybe a
know.
little patching on the door there, not much. And the body would be pretty decent.
Oh yeah, fucking
I'm
beautiful.
sure it will be.
72 bets back, guys. See you in the next one. Hopefully we'll be getting that front bumper
You
off.
couldn't even finish
It's gonna be
bonding
fighting to
up
put it
Ryan's
back
Charger,
on.
dude.
Bye-bye,
I mean,
everybody.
but you're gonna put that car together.
I love this car. It's got
You
my
love the
favorite
thought
driver.
of that car, man.
28, Davey Allison. Yeah. That was my driver. Good old Davey boy.
As his driver, he's a
Sure he had
NASCAR
something
sponsor,
like
you
this
guys.
in the Allison family.
Well, look at the bright
Sure
side,
they had
guys.
a big
In about
car.
10 years,
Down or something.
give or take, you'll
They
be able to
even
buy
had
that
bigger
car, man.
businesses. They had the big
Because Ryan won't be able to take care
Super
of all that
overhead
shit.
cam
Hold on.
motor in 427 for a little bit of
I
time.
mean, I'm not knocking the kid, but the boy couldn't even change the he didn't know how to change the caliper on a Toyota. I mean,
Bill France made sure that didn't last very
Did
long.
we do that one already? I don't think we did.
I don't know, but he didn't know how to do
So-
it. I mean, he
I was gonna do a Rich video, but you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna do one more. Let's do the caliper video. Because I think it's short, sweet, to the point. It's right here. And then we'll end this out, and I'll go. We'll turn off some Call of Duty and get my.
Sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all.
cold air.
The all-new Nissan Murano with ambient LED lighting.
All right, guys, here we're back again. You're back with the Beamer Sun Garage. We tail the two Toyotas there, the 98 and the 2001. So we just did this a couple days ago. We had a sticky caliper on the left front of the 98. So we robbed Peter, which is took the caliper off this one, and paid Paul. Well, everything was fine until the bleeder screw broke. So now because
Does
the bleeder screw
anybody
broke,
else fucking like want to know why does he name shit corny things? Like he names shit the corniest names ever. Like Peter and Paul. Like who gives a fuck? Like honestly, they're parts cars. I don't go around naming my parts cars Junk and Junkette or some shit. Like when I buy a car like that, it's to make me money. I don't get it. Like Barry's attached, sentimentally attached to that. We're supposed to believe he's gonna rip it apart. If it was mine, I would sell what I could sell, and then the car would go to the scrapyard. I'd pull the engine, sell the engine. Now, is the engine worth more than $300? I don't know. I'm not a Toyota guy. I'm not. And he likes to say Ryan's a car guy, but Ryan really know how to pull 2 bolts to pull a caliper off. Like, yeah. And then look how Barry's got this car so far up near the rear of the car is up off the ground, tires off the ground, and the tires definitely up front because they're doing a caliper, right? There's no jack stand, and he has Ryan in the wheel well. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Harbor Freight jacks are known to fail. I use Harbor Freight jacks. I don't trust them enough to get underneath the fucking car with it on that. A smart man like Barry would have, he has all these rims laying around there, right, guys? You get some rims, and you don't necessarily have to weld them together. Just make sure they're evenly on top of each other. Set it in a frame rail. You don't have to necessarily, I guess, set it down on that if you don't want. It's more like a fail-safe. That way, if that jack fails, you don't go clunk and knock what common sense Ryan has out of his fucking skull. It's more to save his life. And we all know Barry don't care about that because Barry, in one of his oil change videos, I don't know how many of you guys remember that, he had Ryan literally underneath the car while it was on same said jack. Don't do that. It's unsafe. Now, have I done stupid things like that in the past? Yes. But it's different when Ryan don't know jack shit about cars. But Barry likes to portray like he does. And Barry should be watching his back well enough to know that you don't do this. Because I don't use jack stands. Don't, but we use rims. Like at a junkyard, like you use a junkyard. This is what we do here. First of all, getting jack stands in something like gravel or something, unless they have a plate on the bottom of it, especially in like dirt, like mud and shit, or just a yard, they'll like to sink where a rim is less likely to sink. So, yeah, it's the stupid, unnecessarily unsafe shit that he puts his boy that Ryan don't have. How do I say this without being mean? Ryan not on drugs, very low IQ, very slow. Because let's be honest, IQ really doesn't have nothing to do with it. Mechanic stuff. I mean, I'm not the brightest bulb in the room, but because of mechanic stuff, I'm not extremely smart, but I know enough to be dangerous. Barry should know that. Now Ryan on meth is probably 10 times worse. Or whatever stimulants he's on. Because Ryan, as many of you guys know, over the past couple months, he's lost all his teeth in his head. And you don't lose teeth like that over a period of months. You use them over a period of years. My teeth, for instance, is from not brushing them. My grandparents, everybody told me to brush my teeth. Never really did. Looking back, I regret that decision. And I'm getting false ones for the ones that's gone, but it's took me years to lose my teeth, and it took Ryan a matter of months, which is the sign of something bad.
He had fucked up teeth, but like from where they was at till now to lose them like that, and look at how he holds his jaw.
Because something y'all don't know is Ryan, I guess, was big. He would always brush his teeth, and it's just sad. Like I was talking to everybody, like the unsafety shit here is just off the chain.
Yeah, and it's not just his teeth. I mean, it's the weight loss. It's the fucking the way he holds his jaw. Look at how he's holding his jaw. It's all. And then go look at any dude that's like, go watch Cops and watch a busted dude on meth, and they'll be like, what kind of jersey on? I'm not any. Have his jaw fucking jacked out to the left.
You come outside. Let's say I'm working on the Corvette. You come outside and you see me doing the same thing around. You gonna do what would you?
I'd snatch you by the nape of your neck and ask what the fuck's wrong with you.
Because that's how a parent's supposed to act.
I said, what the fuck have I told you about this shit? You know what I mean?
I just tell them you usually use rims, and you don't have to really set you. You're supposed to set down, but you don't necessarily have to set the car down the rims. It's more a fail safe. It's more.
You want to set it down as close as you can to it.
That way, if something happens, you have time to get the fuck away from the car.
Something to catch the car. That way, if it does fall on you, it don't kill you.
There's lots of people have died from being underneath the cars on jacks, and jacks fail. Listen, a jack is a tool. Tools can fail.
God damn it, I wasn't looking here. Sorry,
I can't get the air out of that caliper, so we're gonna go buy a new one at AutoZone.
They literally changed the caliper and didn't realize the fucking caliper leader was broke.
So we gotta turn a core in, so we're not gonna turn that core in, because that's a good caliper, other than it's got a broken bleeder. This has got the stuck caliper in. So we're gonna,
Coming soon, 2025. Easy out of the bleeder.
I mean, come on.
don't take it all the way out yet. You got that one broke loose?
No, go loose, Dad.
Okay, now break loose the line. Same size bolt,
See what I mean?
break it loose.
First of all, I want to touch on some things. Why are you talking to Ryan like he's fucking like got bass in your voice and shit? That's not how you
You
talk.
don't think Ryan's a little scared of Barry? Here in a minute, Barry's gonna say, "Hold up," and watch what Ryan does with his hands. He's gonna say, "Stop" or some shit. I don't remember his exact words, but you'll see it. You'll notice it.
And Ryan, dude, you were fucking a lot older than me, bro. Why don't you know how to do this shit?
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You'll be able to buy these cars in 10 years because Ryan won't be able to keep the upkeep on them. I mean, you don't need money.
Like oils and brakes should be the first thing you know before you drive a car, in my opinion.
Eventually, dude, the Board of Health's going to
There'll
get
be
out
a
there.
washer on the
Something's gonna get out
outside.
there eventually.
It'll probably hit the
EPA
ground. If
something.
you want to save it, just leave it on the.
You don't listen, Buck. You can save the brass washers if you want, but your new caliper will come with them.
I mean, think about the
Ground
it's not a
with
order, but
The
the
bolt.
caliper's $70, right?
It's just gonna leave some fluid, but we
Who
put
the
a
fuck would go to all the
listen,
trouble to
listen.
fix
ice
it?
grip garage.
Listen,
Vice grips on it. Keep the brake fluid from running out. Hopefully it'll
listen.
slow it down at least. Set it on the ground.
Hang on a minute.
You got the other washer?
Yeah, it's still on there.
There's one. There's two. There's
Yeah,
another
there's one
washer.
washer on there.
Yeah, and there's one on the caliper. Or it's on the line.
This Delbert don't even know how to get a brass washer
It's
on the
there.
caliper.
Look, this car's on a jack.
It's
He's all
on
bleeding on this
it's on
car,
here.
shaking.
On the caliper.
It's on the
Okay.
counter.
And leave that alone. Just leave that alone.
Look,
Take the tool. Get
see
the
what I'm saying?
bolts. You might be able to use your fingers if you backed them off enough.
Yeah, I can think it.
Bro, you could look, dude.
leave that alone. You see what he was
They
hands?
threw him up like oh hey, I'm not doing nothing. Ryan, you could take your little dad just so you're aware.
I can take this right off there, Dad.
Take the bolts out. We gotta take this one turn in.
He says he's already fucking
it's
changed this
stuffed up.
once, but
This is stuck
if that's
inside
the case,
the cylinder
then why
board.
is the caliper so tight
Work
on the
seals up in
fucking
the
rope?
shroud
How do you get it back on? Beat it on with a hammer?
Back off. It needs rebuilt.
I mean, does that look like it's been
And
apart,
we'll take
guys?
it to them. Their core, $30. No.
But they done this Friday,
You're
remember?
trying to remove the whole anchor.
But you
You
don't
just
remember
want
how
to
to do
remove
it.
this
You mean
caliper, not
your-
this part. This part right here.
It's
See,
not
I'll
an
take the
anchor,
screwdriver.
it's copper
Right
bracket.
there.
Look at that.
Okay, Dad.
Right there.
That ain't never been off that car, folks.
Right back and
I
forth.
mean, they lie so much.
Sit it on the ground. That's it.
Huh.
When I get the hood open on this,
He's scared of
Nice,
the board of the EPA and shit.
fresh
He's scared of the
car.
government. Here in a minute, you'll see.
Yep.
so we're gonna probably talk off
He
the
knows
master.
it's coming.
I'm sure
It's
it'll have to
coming.
be talked off. Don't worry about the snow. Just raise it up. Put the prop in.
Talking about topping off the brake fluid on a
All
parts
right.
car.
So now we gotta go get the part, and we're saving $30 by doing this. There should be a washer.
It's on the caliper.
It's right there on the caliper. Okay, so here's how you get that off.
Keep in mind, guys, brake
Screwdriver.
fluid all over the ground, right next to a creek, a waterway, a throughway.
Put it on.
Shouldn't your 40 fucking year old son know how to pull off a brass washer? It's just like he's been doing this with you for years, right? So you say.
Buddy, they said they just did this Friday or a couple days ago.
Well, Delbert Jr. should know how to pull off a brass washer. I mean, that's just common fucking sense.
Well, I mean, if Ryan just did this 2 days ago, wouldn't he know how to do it now?
Apparently not when he smokes all that meth.
On the edge of the washer, give it a little tap.
Who the hell would worry about saving the brass washers if you're getting a new one? I mean,
Wouldn't it,
I would
be,
save them. I would throw them in a box. I'm not saying that.
wouldn't it be easier to do it when it was bolted to the car? Is that what your fucking caliper's not moving back and forth?
Wouldn't it be easier just to stick the screwdriver right in the center of the washer and
There you
just
go.
pop up?
Stick it with the bolt. Put that washer on that bolt. There you go. Then turn that back upside down so it can drain. So the caliper will drain on the
There we go. Ready?
on the ground instead of in our should have a drain pan.
See, he
hold
caught
on,
himself.
Just keep it going drain pan.
It's already drained on the
Yeah, you
ground.
know where the drain pan is. That's right
I mean,
over here.
And listen, the
put
difference
it
between like
drain
Barry and somebody like our house, I'm not next to a creek. I'm not next to a through waterway.
Barry, hey Bubba.
We don't have well water here.
Hey Bubba. Just so you're aware, doing all this and it won't stop what's coming.
No, it's coming.
Damage is already
I don't
done.
like you,
Look,
dude.
look, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if you just now started putting oil in proper containers, not letting it leak on the ground. The damage is already in your ground done.
Right.
Delbert.
I mean, the tires alone this spring. What? It's coming. There's federal laws about tire storage, and
There you
that
go.
covers everybody, not just businesses. I mean,
Put it in the drain pan. So we're
y'all
not
remember when West Nile was a big
having
thing?
an environmental hazard. Now set it upright. Not like that. Set it upright.
I
There
mean,
you go.
He's so stupid, man.
Look
Barry's
at
so
drain.
stupid that he thinks that setting it upright is going to drain it.
Yeah, you're gonna
better
have
than what
open
he-
that switch.
how right
There it
now.
is.
The bleeder's on the top
All right, so we got
side.
the part all
Upside down would have been
draining.
fine.
What we're gonna do now is wait for the call from AutoZone. We're gonna hop into 98. That's got a caliper that's got air in it, but we're gonna drive it.
You mean
anyway.
Ryan's gonna hop
Up
in
there.
and do it?
Get the caliper, the new one, come back, jack this one up, put the caliper on that one, the new one. Take the old one off of that one, which originally came on this car that's got a broken bleeder screw now, and we'll put it back on the 2001. Wait!
Yeah.
And the bleeder,
Please say
guys,
so.
is the exact same size bleeder
You'll
on
have a full
everything.
pedal again.
Look at it. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
if
it's
y'all
10 mil.
stop.
Yeah,
What's the
$52 plus tax, so. It's a $72 part, but we got a $20 rewards card. That's one thing we love about AutoZone.
They don't love you.
All right, guys, we just thought we'd
Proving
show you
that
what
one.
we're doing here. We just did this day before yesterday.
See what I
What
mean?
was it?
And
Friday?
Ryan already forgot how to do it.
Yeah, it was Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was our Valentine's Day gift.
Neither one of you two are spending it with on a date.
There is no way I would take it on an old rubber hose, like even a new rubber hose. But there's no way I would take just a regular pair of vice grips, dude, and cramp them down on my rubber hose, dude. There's no way.
This car gave up its caliper, and then we gotta give it right back because the bleeder screw, when I tried to break it loose, the bleeder screw broke. It's not much of a bleeder. It's so small it just snapped off
Take
like
it
a
up, Barry.
twig.
Same as every other
And I
caliper.
don't know why they put such a small little
Okay.
bleeder on it.
Exactly the same.
That is so
It's
small,
like
you
a
guys.
twig.
That should have snapped off immediately.
We'll get it perfected this time.
It's fucking idiot.
The tail of the two Toyotas.
The tell
You
of
gotta cut towards
this
the
one
still
is
breaking
a,
shit off. I mean,
the tell of retard senior and retard junior.
CE was for what? Custom edition?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
No, it's not for custom. The V on this one here is for value
This is-
edition. I know that.
Good value.
Yeah, this is value edition.
I mean, you do get your most value out of it.
VE. Somebody said, "Oh, that's V8."
Nobody
No,
can do that. Ryan
no,
is just simple.
it's
dude.
not a
I mean,
V8, dumbass.
Why would you
It
attack a
supports
subscriber
something.
like that?
That's a good point, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm
value
saying. I mean,
edition. It's
so the
where they
person
were.
didn't know that's what it meant, and you call him a dumbass, and you
Can't
want your
remember the
people to
CEs
subscribe
from
and watch
now.
your
I
shit.
didn't remember, but it ain't custom. It's a
Barry's
See,
problem
I-
is Barry don't know how to
see,
talk to people.
Warwick. No, it's not. All right, guys. Let me come on here and show you what we're doing.
Hold on, he's got a jack
Get
stand
back
underneath
with us
there.
on the
I see
final-
a jack stand.
Oh, he
this
does.
is
Let's
part
stand
one of
corrected.
this.
There's a jack
It's
stand underneath that
international,
car
guys.
in the
Okay,
dirt.
bye-bye.
I mean,
Bye-bye.
but there's a
Like
jack
that,
stand.
share,
And follow.
I stand
And
corrected,
follow.
Barry.
and
I
subscribe.
apologize.
All right.
But we
So-
have seen him underneath the car on a jack.
So
That fucking van.
let's end this on a rich note because we haven't done a rich video in a while, and I want to end it on something that's only 2 minutes long but comical. Then we'll end it. Probably going like an hour or something. Yeah, we're going an hour and 9 minutes.
1974
Probably should have been keeping it back.
Apollo 3-speed.
I look every now and then.
Hello, folks. It's Rich. I got a new.
Listen, folks, dude. This man lives in a 1-bedroom fucking shack, and
One room apart. He lives in an efficiency 1 room apart.
look what he's starting to do. Just look around at his surroundings.
Thing I picked up today. This is a Ross 1974
Who gives a fuck?
Apollo 3-speed.
Look,
Seriously.
I don't want to
As you
be
can see, it's
fake.
in
I'm
pretty
not
damn
saying
good
that
condition.
that's. I mean,
And the
I
seat is rather
I
odd,
collected
but
bikes
there's
for a
no
while.
rips in the seats. There's
but
no major
like
catcher
dinos,
on the
original
bike.
mongooses.
Surface
I
rust
had
only.
2 nice red lines, complete,
And not
a couple
all
Haros.
places,
I mean,
so I'm going to
because
clean
of the
this
bikes
up
from my generation.
and maybe do a little restoration on it.
Okay. Can we all talk about some stuff that when it comes to Rich? Let's name the things he's tried that's failed at. It's just another gimmick. Auto mechanics, failed at that on YouTube. Hot Wheels, failed at that on YouTube. Debunking ghost stuff, failed at that one. That's like
Radio
3 things.
repair.
Radio repair, he failed at that one. That's 4 things. It's just another gimmick that's gonna fail.
It has the shifter, and it has all the brakes and everything still on it. This one is a 1979 Ross Apollo 5-speed.
Who cares?
This one is in really good condition.
And Rich, get your American
Doesn't
flag
need
off
much
the fucking ground.
restoration on
Let's
it.
grab some rubber knot.
Maybe a little bit of
You don't do that shit.
stainless cleaning, and then a little bit of car wax to protect it.
Protect it from
And that's about
what?
the
Your
size
front
of it.
room?
Now, I want to get this straight.
Well, here we go.
The toys that I have and the bikes that I have are not from the kids of today.
Why would that matter, Barry or Rich?
In fact, these are actually the toys from kids that have actually grown up.
Who gives a fuck?
This
They're
is
still
a walk
toys.
down memory lane for them. A lot of people
I
appreciate
know you remind me
these
of somebody
things,
else
you
has
know,
a
this
fucking
stuff,
Harley in the
and
front
that
room
somebody's
that's
maintaining
sitting.
them.
Do what?
So he reminds you of somebody else that has got a Harley.
Part of
sitting in
your
front
history is the
Okay,
past.
so what? If I got a Harley sitting in
Well,
front of
you-
What?
me?
You just leave you in there
It's
stare
been
at
sitting-
it?
I'm as bad as Barry. It's
But
been
that's
sitting there
what
for
these
5
were
fucking
from.
years. I mean, I need to. I am
74.
going to take it out this year. I mean, I am.
1979, and I got these.
Just
at
your
a
mom
really
died.
reasonable
Fucking,
Oh, here we go with the Barry fucking things.
it was supposed to be me and your mom and that motherfucker running the casinos and shit.
Dad's got a Harley, you guys, right? It's been sitting for 5 years in my fucking kitchen or living
Front
room.
room.
That he just looks at. I guess because he thinks it's pretty or something.
It is pretty. It's a nice bike.
You have an 883 Sportster with a 1200 kit. You got the chick bike.
Okay, I don't mind.
Call you Barry Jr.
It's mine. I mean, I earned it. I mean,
These things usually go for $800 to $1,000. Easy, no problem. So, that's what I got for today, folks.
has anybody like looked
I
on
hope you like it. I know it's a short
eBay
video,
and
but
any sold listings for
I
$1,000 a piece?
I didn't give enough shit to do it. I mean, it's just think about it. It's comical. You got a 57 Chevy that needs an engine, and you're out blowing money on bicycles and Hot Wheels.
He could have bought a small box Chevy probably for what he paid for them fucking things.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
but that means he'd have to go do the work, and it would be an epic fail because he's gonna fuck it up. It's a fact, man. It's not even an opinion. It's a fact.
Rich would be trying to shove a square peg in a round hole. I'm about, don't fucking tell me what hole to put it in.
At least Rich had the fucking stones to try to
Bullshit.
out-talk everybody. I mean, and out of Barry and Rich has suffered more in life than Barry. I promise he has. He's had a rougher way to go. I mean, he didn't have a mommy paying his way and his son and everybody else, bailing him out all the time. As far as I know, anyway.
But folks, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Me and Dad can do more of these if you guys would like. Saves me around to edit because I had to set the GoPro and then pull the memory stick out, put it on the laptop, upload it, and edit it, put it together, and then download it, and re-upload it. And it kind of gets I don't know what's the word, time consuming.
Painstaking.
Really, I'm just bitching because I'm lazy and I didn't want to do it. Oh fuck! But yeah, I mean, another Barry Beamer failure, and I'm willing to bet, as a matter of fact, that me and Dad not only have his GS on the road, but have either Project Gramps in paint or have my Dart in paint before any of Barry's classic projects are done.
Not my GS, man. The GS that I stole from Barry Beamer in Ohio, and I brought it up here.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a Z06 Corvette online for like 14 grand, and I need Daddy's money. I need you to go buy it for me.
No, we're just gonna steal it and put it behind the fence.
See, what you guys don't realize is Dad made a lot of money back in the fucking 80s off porn. So, like, I can have anything I want.
We're not gonna talk about that part of my life. But
Hey, Barry, will you do me a favor, Bubba?
I can still taste the rubber from the Gimp mask.
Let's see if this Barry off. Let's see what's gonna go. What it says. Hey, Barry, did you know that Roadrunners share the exact same quarter panels as the Plymouth Duster? And the fenders are
Not just the quarter pounds. The same wheelbase. I mean, the same subframe.
And the fenders are the same length as my pee-pee. Hey, Barry, you can come measure that anytime. Oh, my. I do got something I want to say to Ryan, though, because he'll probably watch these. Hey, Ryan, are you invited to your ex-girlfriend's wedding? I'm thinking about Messenger, so I can get an invite.
I bet she could tell some shit about your dad.
Fuck. Hey, Ryan, you know something I'm going to tell you that just give you a heart-to-heart? Pretty bad when your dad ruins all your relationships. You know something that my screw-up father's never done? Ruin a relationship. You know why? Because I do that on myself. I don't need nobody's help. Oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Dad. No, X heads, they're the same as 318 heads.
I believe you, Barry. I believe you got out there with a little die grinder and ground the X off because you wanted that incognito at the drag strip, man. You didn't want anybody to know that X heads. That way they underestimate you.
Oh, did you all know? I forgot to tell you guys this. Did you guys know that you could have got a Roadrunner in 1995 if you just special worded it? It came on the Honda Accords.
But it only came in Panther Pink.
It's gonna be so fucking funny, dude. If you get something wrong with the tape measuring the Duster into the fucking Roadrunner.
That fucking kid, that troll of mine did it again. I'm gonna prove him wrong on this shit.
Oh yeah, and I forgot.
He actually did say it this time. I mean, so
the Ruster, you guys, I forgot to tell you the Duster. All the underneath side of Barry's Ruster, all the main bodies came with aluminum unibody structure.
yeah. Don't tell him now. He'll be out there cutting that shit with a hacksaw trying to scrap it.
Chrysler Corporation, they went to GM and they ordered all Corvette chassis for underneath them. I gotta give Barry something to do a video on tomorrow. And then I'll just be back to do another video laughing at
You know why Barry don't drive that Duster with that shifter he made?
because the fucking
He got
rims
sick
fly
of
out.
banging his fingers off the dash every time he shifts it. Because he welded it on too far forwards, man.
But alright, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Ring that bell. Do all that stuff. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to both our channels. Because me and Dad have a channel that we dedicate car stuff to. As much as what should I say? Reviews, if you want to call it that.
That's right.
So Barry, do another Buick video tomorrow because I really love this content.
And Barry, I do got another question for you, man. I mean, it's got to be rough living in that house with knowing that your boy has cars that can go down the road. It's classic, but you don't own one that you can actually take down the fucking road safely. And that's a fact, Jack. Because Ryan's the only one that has it. I'm not running down the road straight. I mean, a great boy of yours. You better ask his permission before you touch them fucking cars, Barry.
What, Dad? Boy, I need the keys to the fucking CUDA.
It's more like, what, Dad? I need to borrow your CUDA. Same deal as last time, Dad. All right, zip.
Or it's, damn it, Dad, I told you not to disturb me when I'm cleaning my room, and he walks out with a vacuum cleaner. Fucking doofy, all fucking scary movie. What's that say?
Barry Barry's a smart man, man. I mean, he believes that you should fucking take the 2-stroke dirt bike, dude, and use a half 10 ether to start that son of a bitch.
That's extra lubrication for
Brand
the
new reason is.
All right, guys. Much love. See you guys next time. Bye bye.